to see who could get kicked out of the most practices and still make it to song contest. Oh, brother, you got kicked out 11 times. I never see you at song contest. I get the record, it's 9. Don't go beyond 9, brother. But I remember one of the practices, my friend David Kopololu, he was the song director. And I played football with this guy, I wrestled with this guy. And I was just there to have a good time, you know, cracking jokes, making everybody laugh. Well, one time, I pushed his button. He singled me out and I was like, wow, this guy, I thought he was my boy. He said, Deacon, stand up. I stand up, I said, oh, what's up, Dave? So you know the song? Little bit, that's why we practice singing. Since you know the song, have at it. All by myself. Yeah, I like you on solo right now. Oh, this guy putting me on the spot. He was my friend. So I got up, you know, did my thing. Oh, that was good. That was a good job. Yeah, you like join Boys Glee Club? Check it out. So my first day, Boys Glee Club, you know, all the boys, they was happy, you know, those guys. I saved the seat just for you. Oh, mahalo. Yeah, we can share music, you know. I said, oh, really? You know, the guys in there, they're so happy, they're so positive, you know. I was like, oh, let me borrow the music, I'll go make photocopy. Oh, did you go practice at home? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I went to Boys Glee Club one day. And I made it in a yearbook. Ooh, 10 years. So a 10-year reunion, 1999. You know, I go to the clubs nowadays, you know. I'm not the young, I'm noticing I'm not the young guy in there anymore, you know. They're coming out with some new moves, I don't know. But recently they stopped carding me. You guys remember the moment you guys stopped carding me? But recently on a trip to Connecticut, went on a trip to Connecticut for work. And the bartender there carded me. And I was like, oh, you know, I don't really, my wallet is in my bag. You really want me to dig it out? I mean, can't you just tell? and if I really did age that bad, wouldn't you just give me the beer? You know, it was a fun trip in Connecticut. First time I ever been there. Mohegan Sun, got a lot of Indian casinos over there. And on the way back, I was talking to this lady on the plane. She was reading a book, so I was kind of bored. I was like, oh, sister, what book is that? What book are you reading? She's like, oh, this is a book about. She said, you really want to know? I said, oh yeah, I like to read books. She said, it's a book about that certain male part, you know. I said, oh really? Tell me about it. She said, well, in this book it says that American Indians have the longest The kind? I said, for real? I said, yeah. And she said, also the Polish people, they have the whitest. I said, really? I didn't know that. She said, oh, by the way, my name is Lisa. Nice to meet you. I said, Kawalski.